Hi guys, so for today's reading we are going to be looking into what your greatest skills and abilities are creatively and how to enhance them. So we have 3 piles today. 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. And if you guys enjoy this reading, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp, a donation, or hit that little super thanks button. You guys help me out so much more than you know by doing those little things. And thank you so much to anybody and everybody who has been doing that lately. There's been a lot of increase in that, and I really do thank you guys. It shows so much and helps so much. So thank you. And let's get started with pile 1. So for pile 1, for a lot of you who chose pile 1, you may not even think of this particular skill set as a creative ability or skill, but it definitely is. You're very shocking, very vocal, very blunt and truthful. I Can Make Your Hands Clap is the song that just came to mind. You are definitely somebody who is very good at stepping into situations and dealing with them. Now I was just hearing, talk to the hand because the face don't want to listen. You're good at walking away from situations when you need to. You're good at stopping situations. You're good at creating peace. You're very strong, stable, and solid. You're also very patient as well. You know that everything happens in divine timing, and so you allow things to unfold the way that they're meant to naturally. You're very flexible, very adaptable, and you definitely shock people as well. So we also have, you shift the energy in your space. You transmute, transform energy. Be responsible with your gifts. You possess the ability to have the patience of a saint. So once again, I really feel like you guys are very good at peacemaking. You guys are very good at shifting the energy of a room that you're in. You're very patient. You're definitely somebody that creates energy and heals energy in some sort of way. New doors. Too much time wasted on fear and doubt. Turn that energy inside out. Walk away from what doesn't serve. Go on now, get the nerve. Time to take action for real. Only you can seal the deal. No more crying over the past. Sometimes things aren't meant to last. That's okay, there's something new. If you let go, it'll open for you. New doors await your release. Unworthy feelings need to cease. Time to see your worth inside. You deserve someone on your side. Others didn't see you right. Their minds trapped in the night. Rejection is protection, it is true. Because of rejection, you'll find your true crew. Regrets left in the past, you will no longer be left for last. 2-2-22. So, once again, you're very good at creating balance, peace, harmony in situations. You may be a peacemaker, somebody who can really step into the middle of arguments or fights and have people laughing and shaking hands by the end of the night. You're also somebody who's very good at being able to walk away from the things that don't serve you, letting go of things that hurt or are painful. And you've been really good at finding creative ways to increase your self-esteem, your self-worth, and your self-respect. You've been very good at finding creative ways to love yourself and to take care of you. We have the Emperor, the Queen of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Your work is something that you are very creative in as well. You're very strong, stable, stubborn, possibly. You're a very good leader, and you lead with a compassionate and empathetic heart, an understanding and loving heart. You're very forgiving, generous, kind, and you have a lot of positive energy flowing through you. Some of you could be really good at hosting parties as well, or at decorating for parties or things like that. You may be very good at like party planning in some sort of way. You're very good at working with people, and you're very good at dealing with the emotions of others. And I feel like you have gone through a lot of hardship, a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, but there's a lot of happiness coming your way as well. There's so much happiness coming your way for the happiness and joy you put out there into the world. Yeah, you've definitely been working on something, and whatever you've been working on, Your creative gifts, skills, and abilities can really help in this as well. It can help to connect the dots. It can help to build a solid, stable structure. It can really help to bring a lot of happiness, joy, peace, and prosperity to others around you, which is also going to increase your happiness, joy, peace, and prosperity. You've been working on something that isn't just for you, but for all those that you love and care about. And you've really been putting in that time, that effort, that energy. You've been very resilient and very patient in creating these things. And I really feel like the biggest way that you can enhance these skills and these gifts is by being open and receptive to good things coming your way, for the good things that you've been putting out. Learning how to just drop your guards down a little bit and saying yes more often to things. Also, making sure that you're taking time for play and fun in between your work as well, because that play and fun is also going to create a very high vibrational energy, a lot of joy, a lot of prosperity in your life. So that's pretty much what I got for you guys, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you guys thought about it, whether or not it resonated, what you might have going on, all those good things. And if you guys did enjoy this reading or got something from it, it would be awesome if you could like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp, a donation, or hit that little super thanks button. Everything you guys do helps me out so much and supports me in being able to build my dreams up while you're building yours up. Thank you so much for doing any of that, and I really appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys. Pile 2. So your most creative gifts, skills, and abilities, and how you can enhance them. Some of you may be very good at singing, because the first thing that popped into my mind when this finesse one came out is dripping in finesse. You know it, you know it. And the first thing that came into my mind was you're very good at being able to talk to people, very charismatic. It doesn't matter what stage of life you're in or what stage of life they're in. You are very good at connecting to people, talking to people. You're very good at being able to make it through anything that you go through with a smile on your face. You're very good at lifting your spirits even in the darkest of times, and that is something that really helps you. I feel like you also may do some sort of crafting or something along those lines that may actually help you to feel better as well. Breaking the chains, the cycles, and the way things have done in the past, the generational curses, things like that, are things that you are very creative at being able to see them and being able to break them, being able to break free of the strictures of society or the strictures of your family, and being able to live life in a different way. We have package, twisted tea, unwind with a twist. So you're very good at finding different ways to relax as well, and different ways to really be able to let go and enjoy yourself. Some of you may actually drink once in a while as well, as a way to just relax and blow off steam. But I also feel like you're very good at keeping things in moderation. Package. You are the full package. We also have this one here. So you're somebody who brings a lot of hope and joy to people. You have a lot of hope and joy inside of you. You have very pure intentions as well. You communicate with a very strong confidence. You have a very strong confidence when it comes to your communication. And you communicate in a way that brings hope, joy, and peace to other people. You're very colorful, very different, loud, proud. You are not somebody who's going to hide away who you are, because you know who you are and you do not feel like you are any less than anyone else. Approachable demeanor. You're very approachable. You make people feel very comfortable in your presence. You make people feel very happy and joyful in your presence. Luck follows you wherever you go. Take some calculated risks to test and increase your belief. So, you're also somebody who is very good at coming up with different ways of approaching situations and dealing with situations. You're very blessed, very lucky, and very approachable. I also feel like one of the things that's really going to help you increase your gifts, your skills, and your abilities is taking some sort of risks, putting yourself out there and allowing yourself to see just how supported you are by the world around you, even if you don't believe you are. I feel so amazing now that all my hard work has paid off. The joke's on you. What do I want to have? So you could definitely be in a state of poverty as well. This one reminds me a lot of that. It has soot all over it from 2 winters ago when I really didn't have heat and I was burning random things to stay warm and I was covered in soot head to toe. And, so you could be in a very poverty like state in some sort of way, but you have made this sacrifice in order to create something stronger, more stable and steady for yourself, something real for yourself. You have sacrificed a lot to create in your life, and this is definitely going to be paying off. Another thing that's going to help you is affirmations and also asking yourself some of these questions we're going to list in here. What do I want to have? Money in the bank, coming in daily, a fair amount of passive income, love, kindness, and care from others, a lack of fear and a lack of fear for all those in my presence, my RV running great and the propane tank fixed, gas money, food money, kid money, weed money, clothes money, laundry money, a vacation to anywhere I want to go. What do I want to do? Enjoy life with no worries or stress, especially about love, money, and family. Take myself out, go on vacation, shop, live life. Enjoy everything that life has to offer. Bring love, wisdom, and peace to all looking for it. Bring messages, signs, synchronicities, and clearly see myself. Be myself authentically, unafraid, unashamed, and open. A good mother, partner, friend, or family member, loved as me. Never tell me my dreams cannot come true because they can and they have. So, you have some very amazing gifts creatively that you have been using not only in the things that you've been building for yourself, but also in the ways that you have handled the hardship, the pain, and the hurt that you've had to go through, the sacrifices you've had to make. Everything that you have dealt with has been extremely hard, but you have been able to deal with it because you have a lot of creativity inside of you that has helped you to be able to deal with the situations you're dealing with. Joke's on you, great song. You are definitely somebody who is going to be able to prove everyone around you wrong. I feel like a lot of you in this pile definitely could be singers or doing something in music or doing something modeling. For some of you could be fashion design, or like even some of you could be doing what I'm doing as well. But there is definitely a lot of your creativity and your skills that are going into that. You have a very strong skill set creatively, and it is really bringing you a lot of abundance because you're using it in so many different ways. But there is also some other ways that you could use it as well, and that requires you to take some risks that you may have been avoiding taking because you may have went through some things that caused you a lot of fear or doubt. Sea serpent once again, and the moth, with breaking cycles and breaking chains and really being able to turn things around. You are also somebody that really attracts in a lot of darkness because of the bright light that you shine, but that darkness that you attract in is for a reason. A lot of you, like I said, could definitely be healers like I am as well, which attracts in that darkness, but you attract in that darkness for a reason, because the creative skills and abilities that you have help people to be able to see things in a different way and to turn their lives around the way that you have. So your story is also something that could help people to turn things around in their life. You're an inspiration to a lot of people, and you really open people up to a new way of living or being. Writing could be a very big important part of this as well. Some of you may have chose pile 3 because I feel like that is definitely writers in that pile. Your impulsive action and your ability to be able to make the right choices, because it's like you have very strong discernment. You know what's coming before it even gets there. Being able to see things that others miss. Being able to communicate, and your love for learning. You may love to learn a lot of different types of things as well. And your ability to be able to do a lot with the very little that you have. Your ability to be able to create a lot with the little that you have. Your ability to be able to shine even when you feel alone, even when you're left out in the cold, even when you have very little resources around you. You are able to turn it into something. And that is something that is amazing about you, and something that requires some sort of creative skill set and ability to think outside the box, and the ability to be able to really see things differently than others. Some of you may actually even look at people that are in severe poverty very different from the way that others do as well, because others may just see this as evil or something to fear, but you actually see them as people, and a lot of them are the kindest people that anyone will ever meet, with very good stories to share. So that is what I have for this pile. And if you guys did enjoy this reading, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp or a donation. All those things help me out so much. And I truly appreciate each and every one of you who has been doing that as well. It really does help me out far more than you guys know. So thank you so much for doing that. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. For you guys, let's see what your best creative gifts, skills, and abilities are, and how you can improve them. So, there could be something to do with an X of an X here for some weird reason. You could be really good at jewelry making. Some of you could be really good at writing as well. Writing is one of the biggest things I was feeling for this pile. Jewelry making. Making items out of natural things. Sometimes unnatural things for some of you as well. Making things look good. Making things that last instead of things that just fall apart so quickly. WW Super 358 win. You are definitely somebody who can win. You're looking towards a very super big win here. There's definitely a lot of abundance coming into you for something that you've been working on as well. Some of you have the ability to be able to see things before they happen. You may be very quick in your wit or in your judgment as well. Random act of kindness. So you may be somebody who comes up with the most weird or random ways to show kindness to other people, and you are somebody who really brightens up of the days of people around you. I feel like you're somebody people don't easily forget. Good for one free drink. Mulligan's Pub and Grill, Elko, Nevada. So, you may actually have a lot of people that want to be your friend, or a lot of people that want to pay you back in some sort of way, or a lot of people that really want to give to you for what you've given to them. You may be very good at communication as well. Some of you could have chose pile 1, and some of you could have chose pile 2. If the writing thing fits very much, then some of you could have chose pile 2. And if the peacemaker energy when it comes to dealing with people in bars fits, then pile 1 might be very resonant for you. You have the ability to read others and see behind the mask that they present. Trust the face in your mind's eye. So you have the ability to read others, to see behind their mask. You have the ability to discern situations very fully. Your soul healing gifts bring so many around you peace. Some of you definitely could have chosen pile 1 as well. You are definitely very good at healing, at bringing people back to life again. You're very creative in the way that you do these things. You're very creative in the way that you show people that the world is not a cruel place and that it is a very good place. So this is part of the reason why I was thinking writing might be something for some of you as well, because this is actually a very short little story here. And I noticed that that's what came out for this pile. I didn't look at all of them. This is the only one I actually saw. He looked across the room and caught her eye. He hadn't seen her in months. He had done her so dirty, but he couldn't get her out of his dreams. She haunted him. There is no one out there like her. I was an idiot. I don't think that I can make this right, but I have to at least try. Oh my God, he's here. I haven't seen him in a long time. How long has it been? He broke my heart, but I have healed. Been doing good and living life. Still, the good parts were so good. I wonder if he has grown at all. Oh, sorry, I didn't hear what you said. She nodded at me. She knows that I'm here. It's now or never. Who's that talking to her anyway? Maybe I shouldn't. She looks so happy. I don't want to ruin that. 2 weeks later, it's happening all over again. She sees him, so much hurt in his eyes, but it flashed so quickly. Did she imagine it? She's here again. Ugh, I already missed my shot. Now I'd look too stupid. I can't do this. I'm just gonna leave. Jerry? She tapped his shoulder, and he flinched back a bit. Oh, hey, Sheila, he said. How have you been? Oh, I've been good. You? She asked. I've been doing good. I found a better job. Money's been good. But money isn't enough anymore, he thought. I need you, but I can't say that. I saw you a couple weeks ago. Why didn't you say hi? I turned around for a minute and then you were gone. I had an emergency I had to take care of, Jerry said. Oh, I hope it wasn't too serious, she replied. No, just a friend that needed help. So if this scenario was you as well, you probably would have known that this person was lying. And you probably would have known this person was making that up because they didn't want to look stupid. I actually mentioned that to somebody recently where they had been avoiding me and going to their regular spots, and somebody that was there that we both knew mentioned it, and I was like, yeah, they're avoiding me because, they don't want to run into me. And he's like, yeah, I kind of was avoiding you. You're somebody who would know that. Firefly and hummingbird. You're definitely a beacon of hope for others. You bring a lot of inspiration to people's lives. You're very joyful, and you definitely go after what it is that you want. You're very happy-go-lucky, bubbly, playful, energetic. You spread a lot of love, light, positivity, and awareness to this world. And there could be a lot of people that you've had to deal with that had some jealousy, bitterness, problems with you, fights, arguments, things like that people wanted to start around you. But you're somebody that really smooths those things over, because you know what's really going on under the surface. 7 of Wands, the Hermit, and the 10 of Swords. So you're very creative in the way that you are able to bring yourself back to life, the way that you learn from situations, the way that you understand situations. You work very well alone as well. You're very good at understanding what's going on within you and how it relates to the situations around you. You're also very good at setting boundaries into place and standing by them. You have a very creative way of defending yourself and standing up for yourself and others around you. And a lot of it has to do with, instead of creating more upset or disturbance, you create a lighter energy by doing random kind things or saying random kind things, and really making people feel good at the core and bringing them up out of that pain and misery is something that you do very effectively, and you really transform the world around you as you do this. I also feel like a lot of you really bring a lot of inspiration and hope and joy to others' lives through the books that you create. If you do write, you definitely could be somebody who writes, and you write down the stories that you've gone through in your life and how you overcame them or came out of them by putting it into a creative way and creating a story that fits those pieces and explains what's going on there. And there's a lot of people that can really relate to the things that you write down, because a lot of people have been through the same things that you have been through. And that's how you choose to give your life and the hardship you've faced purpose, is by being able to tell your story so that other people can free themselves from their story too and become that heroine in the story or that hero in the story. So that is pretty much what I have for this pile. And I really feel like a lot of the way that you can increase this ability is to spend some extra time alone as well, focusing on your writing, maybe even reading other people's writing, or things like that could really help you. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I would absolutely love to hear what you guys thought of it, whether or not it resonated, what you might be going through, or if you guys enjoyed this, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that little super thanks button, leave a timestamp or a donation. All those things are so greatly appreciated, and it really does help me out so much anytime you guys do any of those things. Thank you for that, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.